Hello, my name is Bruno Vilela, and this is the presentation of my solution for data mining. So I started by looking at the data. We have four types of information to explore. We have orders information, transactional data, product information, categorical information about the products, and user information, only the ID of user, and the submission file. The problem is to predict in which week a user will buy a particular product in the future, and also if they will not buy. Before I started testing some things, I created my valid data set looking at the last 4 weeks from the data. So I realized that the submission file has only 6% of transactions from the last 4 weeks. This is an indicator that the submission file will be created using a random sample, and maybe that random sample has the same size for all weeks. So I created my valid data set using the same logic. Now with my valid data set created, I proposed a solution joining a recommendation model and a Markov chain. Recommendation models have to predict if a transaction in the submission file makes sense, and the Markov chain will tell us when that transaction will occur. So a recommendation model basically is the function of a recommendation model basically is to check the probability of a user by a item. To do that, I need a rating joining users and products. We don't have that information, so I created a rating using the quantity of orders that a user made in a particular item and normalized that indicator from 0 to 1. So I perform another clause validation to choose uh, the best algorithm from these four models: SVD, KNN, slope 1, and co-clustering. The best one is SVD. SVD is a generalization of matrix diagonalization, and the result of SVD is a rating between user and product. So I perform another clause validation to choose the best n factors parameter for this model, trying to minimize a root mean squared error. The best one is 397. So to get the best threshold to define if a user will buy that item or not, I I also tried out optimization, but now in maximization the precision, and my result is here. So now I have the SVD result. Yeah, if a user will buy that item, and I mark with 1, and if not, 0. So now we have a prediction if a user can buy a product. We need to estimate the week that this event will occur. To do that, I used Markov chain. Markov chain is calculated using historical data of each user. We construct a stochastic matrix and use that to simulate the future. Now we can simulate which week will occur a buy event, since that SVD tells us if that transaction makes sense, getting the result of SVD times Markov chain results. So I think that's it. If you got any questions, please feel free to send me a mail. Thank you.